Okay, so I was gonna record this a few nights ago, and but I just hadn't had the time. So, Spider-Man 3, the re-release in theaters was actually not an extended cut. It was just the standard movie. So I don't really have anything different to report on about it. But I will say that much like Spider-Man 2, it was very reverse nostalgia. Like I explained, if you haven't seen that one, I'll explain it again. Having never seen the movies in theaters as a child because I was just so young, it's really neat to be able to go back all these years later and fulfill that experience that I was missing, especially because the Spider-Man movies were just such a big part of my life because I had, the toys and the comics and stuff, but I don't even have a memory of the first time I saw the Spider-Man movies, so I can't pull it up. But Spider-Man 3 in theaters was actually so enjoyable, especially because of a lot of because of a lot of the dark scenes, like the dark lighting scenes. The one in specific where symbiote suit Spider-Man's chasing down Flint Marko through the subway tunnels, and he looks up just as the light disappears off of Spider-Man, and you can just barely see his silver lining on his suit, and it's just so cool. And what I thought of as well is because you're watching it on this huge screen with a black wall behind it, so now pretty much it's just black into black, and it just makes it feel like you're sitting in the scene itself, as opposed to being able to see the screen outline when like big flashing colors are on. The memes were so fun to enjoy on just on the big screen. Um, like me and my girlfriend was sitting there the entire time just quoting all the meme moments and watching Toby do his little Bully Maguire dance on fucking big screen was something else. I did notice that it felt like we were the only ones in there that were aware of the memes or at least thought they were funny because I didn't hear anybody else but us laughing. Which, I mean, hey, whatever. It's a movie theater. You're not supposed to be making noise, so that's on us. But still, I expected there to be other people besides us laughing. Even at the actual movie jokes, I didn't hear anybody laughing at any of the actual movie's jokes. Very kind of dead audience, except for the punk teenagers that go to that theater just to be obnoxious and fucking make noise. Because we dealt with that for both movies. Um, I think if anything, seeing it in the movie theater actually also helps solidify that Spider-Man 3 is my favorite of the three movies. Um, Mainly because I don't know what it is. I've always been um I say attuned to the symbiote Spider-Man concept. I just always thought it was so cool. I've always liked corrupted hero type stuff. Um I mean, it's a little bit of a cliche concept now because it's been so overused, but I like it. And I think Symbiote Spider Man embodies that so well. Not to mention, it's just so cool to see an already powerful hero get an upgrade because they put on a slimy alien. Everything about that is cool. I love the symbiotes as well. I'm a huge fan of Venom and Carnage, and I can't say I'm a big fan of some of the smaller ones, but I do like the smaller, less known ones. Like I believe one of them is named Shriek. Um, like Carnage's children, all of those symbiotes, they're cool too. I can't name them all off the top of my head, but the symbiotes are wicked cool. I've always been a big fan of the symbiotes, always willing to learn more about them. That was actually a great part of the Venom trilogy, but that's not a part of this review. We're not talking about Venom 3. I think, too, one of the great parts of the movie was definitely just the dramatic nature of everything. You know, with it being built up to be the final movie, and you know, Spider-Man almost dies. We lose Harry. Um, all the villains now at this point are either redeemed or dead because literally, so Green Goblin dies unredeemed. He died evil, not including the last moment of Norman coming through at the end. Let's see, Doc dies redeemed. You've got Venom gets disintegrated. Sandman doesn't die, but he goes off redeemed. And we got redeemed a new Goblin. He goes out on a deathbed. They I think Sam liked killing his villains a little bit too much. Sam Raimi was just so kill hungry with the villains. He was like, all right, it was like old Disney. Disney could not write a movie without killing their villains off. Um, it's kind of a disappointment, but that was what made I think what was it, Spider-Man No Way Home so good. I think it was No Way Home was the one that had all the crossed over Spider-Man and then all their villains as well. It was nice to see them again. I actually kind of want to watch it again just after having seen Spider-Man 2 and 3. Now I kind of want to watch that one just so I can keep going. But yeah, no, Spider-Man 3 was good. It wasn't anything super special because it wasn't like a extended edition or anything like the second movie, but still loved every minute of it. It was great. Thumbs up.